Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christian with PerfectStockAlert.com, a 100% free service for smart investors and traders. Today is Friday, October the 15th, 2010, and like we do every night, it's time to look at the markets. Check this out. Okay, at PerfectStockAlert.com, there's a big group of people there who are all really particular about what they will and will not buy from a technical and a fundamental standpoint. And those rules that they set in place protect them from being really stupid and losing their money. And that's really smart. And one of the things that everybody over there talks about is a rollover in price activity. You've seen the overextension, but everybody knows until that volume shifts in favor of the bears, substantially so, it's just going to keep doing this. Well, today, there you go. Okay, look back here. Here you had the uptrend going back all the way to March '09, right? She's going along here and she breaks through right there. Okay, good volume behind that breakdown. That's what you want to see. But it's been going on for a long time, all right? So you're going to get the knee-jerk reaction back to the upside. Back here, you got the hammer formation on good volume supporting the advance. Okay, that makes sense. Boom, she takes off. All right, then you start getting sell signals here, here, here. All right, sell signals are on low volume. You'll notice here. All right, you start creeping in on some sell side here, but ultimately you had a low volume rally that got overextended from the 10,000 level. Here you go. All right. So you advance up here and you get overextended more so and more so. You keep looking for sell signals before long. We'll show them to you in a minute. You get more and more, and then you start seeing that increase of sell volume right there. Right there. Okay, and she still fights the upside. You get more sell signals, and then she collapses. All right. We've talked about this repeatedly. Here we are again. All right. Same level, 10,000. Advance on low volume. All right. Same thing, sell signal, exact same place as the last sell signal, right there, okay? Another one here, right there, all right? Here you go, advancing along, pressing the upper Bollinger Band line, all signs telling you this thing is overextended. If you were at 10,000 before and ran to this level and were overextended, how can you now do it from 10,000 again, run to the same level and not be overextended? That doesn't make any sense at all. In fact, you would be overextended and you would expect the sell pressure to come into play. When the sell pressure comes into play, it's going to fall. That's something you can mathematically know. What causes price activity to rise? More buyers than sellers. Or in this case, even low volume, as long as there's not a lot of selling going on, can rise, okay? But it will only do so until the selling supersedes it. Selling will always happen. It doesn't matter whether the Fed's propping the market up or whatever. At some point, it gets so overextended, people start saying, wait a minute, this is unsustainable, all right? Then they're going to move in and start shorting it. For example, in this case right now, they're referring to the QE, the Fed, QE2, the Fed's going to come out and prop up the markets. But the reality is people start now looking at it saying, wait a minute, it's already priced in. So even when that news hits, it's sell the news. It's not buy the news. Ultimately, you're overextended, you're rolling over, you're seeing smart money, those with money, which means big volume coming in and shorting this market. No reason to be a buyer here in the U.S. markets, okay? Quick look now at the real story behind the markets. Since 2008, we've been crashing because of the fundamental situation in our credit markets around the world now, and it's still alive and well. A quick look here at the JP Morgan chart. Okay, this is a longer term JP Morgan chart. Okay, you're looking at the financials. You're going to be seeing this picture again and again. Here's the rally back that was going on from back in March of '09. Here's this breakdown of that uptrend. Note the volume. Here's the counter trend bounce right here. All kinds of sell signals in play, gaps, so forth and so on. Gap, okay. Low volume rally we're talking about. She rolls over. Nice sell volume right there. Okay, down she falls. Now, we were trading in this channel on the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ and so forth and so on before everybody started talking about QE2. Now, the markets have gone up like this, all right, to double test the previous high of March, but not the financials. The financials did not break out, did not participate in this rally in any way, shape, or form. In fact, you're getting an increase of sell volume to the downside, okay? The financial problems that are out there, not only in the U.S., not only the foreclosure issues that we're talking about now with its on the mainstream media news, but the entire problem is still over there. If you go over to Europe and you have a look over there, you can see that their financials are down as well. Why? Because the problem is still alive and well, and that is what's driving the true market lower. All right. So right now, you want to know how overextended your markets are: the Dow Jones, the S&P, and the Nasdaq. well, you've got a nice move to the upside on all those markets back to the previous high, but they should be down here at the previous lows, okay? And that's going lower because, again, substantial sell volume. This is just getting started, all right? A lot of problems out there in the market. If you're wondering how inflated you are, now you know. Okay, let's take a quick look here at gold. I want to check this out before the weekend. You'll notice if you're a short-term trader of gold, you need to be keeping a tight stop on this guy. He's getting all kinds of sell signals in play here. First off, you got a bearish engulfing today versus yesterday, which is when the price activity completely erases the previous day's price activity. You had to move to the upside. The following day, you erased it all, closed it below it. That's bearish engulfing. It's a sell signal, and you'll notice it's not the first time you've seen that. Okay, you are pressing higher here, but you'll notice the corresponding high points of the RSI here and here are trending lower. That's a bearish divergence telling you that this move right here is unsustainable. Look for a pullback. You're going to find some support here, though. Okay, that's important to note. So right here, when you broke out of this previous resistance here, now becomes support here. So you look for this to find support here, advance, and then when you get the pullback, you're going to find a pullback down to like this level kind of area. That would make sense to me. Maybe a little bit higher, but ultimately you're going to get a pullback. So if you're a short-term trader of gold, keep an eye on that. Expect that when it shows up. And if you're going to be a buyer, I always say wait for the same thing. Wait for the slow stodge to pull back down below the 20 line. Do not chase. This is just a bad habit, okay? Like I said before, everybody at perfectstockalert.com, right there, the 100% free website, we're all very particular about making sure the rules are met before we'll enter a position, okay? If you'd like to learn the best techniques for making trades, how to run the scans, how to write the scans, how to find the entry points, the exit points, the stop loss limits, even the targets, if you want to be able to do that stuff, go to our website, check out our live swing trading course. We hold it the first hour of every day, Monday through Friday. We'll be doing that again next week. Hope to see you all there. God bless. Take care. Enjoy your weekend. And congratulations to everybody who checked out that MPT rating for yesterday and saw that the market would be down today. We did close in split fashion, but the Dow Jones was down very clearly. Okay? Pretty cool. Check it out for Monday. Sorry, we already have Monday's number up there telling you what to expect for Monday. Okay? God bless. Take care. Quick look at our disclaimer. The disclaimer, read it and weep. I'd like to thank everybody for their support of our free service, referring your friends and sharing our videos online. Yesterday, we broke every traffic record we have on our website. And that was very cool. We appreciate that. Again, thank you very much.